Good morning, 8th grade. I'm sorry I can't be with you. Today, you have two main goals. One is to gather information, evidence, data, statistics to help support your argument. The other is to practice and improve on your research skills to prepare you for high school next year. Today, you will mainly focus on your database searching with the great keywords that you took the time to plan over the last few days. The planning activities you will do during this project using your research planning sheet will help you enormously in becoming a better, more efficient researcher. Today, as you search, remember to record your searches in the chart on the back of your research planning sheet. Each time you do a search with different keywords in a database, you should record that information here. While this takes a minute or so to do, it can save you a lot of time later on. It's hard to remember what searching you did a day before, so this way you stay organized and efficient. You will always know what searches you have done, so you don't do them again and waste time. You can also identify on the chart the keywords that gave you the best results, so you will know to try them in other databases and when searching the web. It's well worth a few minutes of writing it down to keep you on track and organized. Before you begin your searching and charting your searches, I want to show you some useful tools and features that will also help you in your researching. Hopefully you have had some time to get comfortable with the online research environment in NoodleTools that supports you in doing all your citing, note-taking, and outlining online in an integrated way. No more lost note sheets. NoodleTools also integrates with many of the databases to make creating citations very easy for you. Let me do a search in one of the databases so you can see the features of both the databases and NoodleTools in action. Feel free to use your keywords to follow along with the video and pause it at any time if you need to. On your NoodleTools dashboard, you will see 3 links in the links section. They're not showing up on my screen, but you should have them on yours. The first link, 8th grade LA Argument Research LibGuide, takes you directly to the web page I created for this project. It has the videos that you've watched, as well as links and how-tos for each database that is useful for this project. Each box on this web page contains the link and searching information for one database. This page replaces the paper database pathfinders that you received in 6th and 7th grade. Refer to this web page if you forget how to use one of the features I'm about to show you. I'm going to use Opposing Viewpoints in Context, the first database listed. It is a Gale Company database. There are others on this web page from Gale, and they all work the same way. I'll start by clicking the database link, and then on the search page, typing in the first set of keywords for my topic. I'll also record this search on the chart on my planning sheet. So right here, Opposing Viewpoints in Context, School Start Times. The results are organized into white boxes by type of article or format, video, audio, magazines, news, etc. If you see a viewpoints box for those types of articles, these are essays, and they're useful for choosing your topic and your point of view, but not for taking notes. Magazine and newspaper articles are great choices for getting information. If you have a statistics box of articles, those are also great for getting data to support your argument. Academic journal-type articles are written by experts in their fields, aimed to others who are very knowledgeable about the topic, so these will be more challenging to read. I like to start with magazine articles because they tend to be longer than newspaper articles, but either is fine. You will notice the colored shaped icons next to each article title. This indicates the reading level. Green circle means basic or middle school level, yellow circle means intermediate, a little more challenging, and red triangle is the advanced reading level. All the academic journals will be red triangle levels. You can click on a type of article, such as magazines, to see all the available articles. In this case, I have 42. Browse through the titles, and when you see one that seems like a possibility, such as this one for me, click the title to open the article. You are still browsing, now looking for information that is useful to you. So as I read through this, I see some potentially useful information, maybe some anecdotal information, maybe some information on sleep cycles for students. So I think I'm going to save this article. This is very easy to do. In the Tools box, you're just going to click on Send to Google Drive. Once I do that, you will get a complete message saying that it's been saved. If you're not logged into Google Drive, the database will prompt you to log in. The first time you save an article, the database will also ask permission to save the Google Doc to your My Drive. Just click Allow. The database saves the article in a new folder that it creates with its name. So this database has created a folder called Opposing Viewpoints in Context in my Drive, and then it saved the Google Doc with this article in that Opposing Viewpoints in Context folder. Any other articles saved from this database will also be saved into that folder. Each database makes its own folder with its name. So later you can just go to your Google Drive to read the articles. You don't have to go search for them again. That's a great feature. Next, you want to export or save the citation for this article to your NoodleTools project. That can also be done with a few clicks of a button. This is a wonderful feature. Please export all of your saved article citations. You may decide later that an article is not useful to you, but it is much easier to just delete the citation from NoodleTools than to go back to the database to find the article again and export the citation, or even to type it in manually. So export citations for any articles you save for now, and then delete citations later if you need to. To export the citation to NoodleTools, you're going to go back to the Tools box and click Citation Tools. Just a note, you must be signed into NoodleTools before you try to export a citation. So always log into NoodleTools first thing every time you sit down to research. So we've clicked Citation Tools. Now we're on the Export screen. Make sure it's set to MLA 8th edition, which is the default. And then down here in the Select drop-down, select NoodleTools, and then click Export. Now the Import screen has come up. So at the bottom, we want to scroll down here and make sure that the project written in the drop-down is the project for this research assignment, and then we click Import References. And you should get a message in a green box up here saying it was successful. I also recommend going back to NoodleTools, going to your Sources tab, and just double checking to make sure that that article got in. And here it is, right here. Or right here, I guess. Okay? So that's how to import the citations into NoodleTools. Now you're ready to go back to your article results and continue on looking for any other articles that might be useful and then repeating the process. Try to gather several today. Also make sure to try other keywords for your additional questions before moving on to another database. Good luck with your searching.